Redskin Robbie, your host for Pigskin Players. Jump up on it for the 2018 season.
All right, mister, what do you think you're doing?
Welcome back to Pigskin Players. I'm your host, Redskin Robbie.
My man.
We're in week 2 of the NFL season for the 2018. We got 4 matchups. Go ahead and check it out. Our first matchup Pigskin Players are going to get into is the Patriots versus the Jaguars. We're going to jump into the Patriots offensively. Now offensively, the Patriots are led by Tom Brady, but they do have a struggling offensive line, losing Isaiah Wynn to a season-ending injury. Also, Nate Soldier is now the bodyguard for Eli Manning. You're going to have to get your ball out to Big Gronk. He's your big target. He is going to be your moneymaker for that Patriots offense. Now defensively, we'll jump into the Patriots. They're led by their linebacker, Dante Hightower. He's also got 2 great ends in Adrian Claiborne and also Trey Flowers, who will be applying the pressure on Blake Bortles. Also, don't forget about their secondary and Stephen Gilmore. Also, Devin McCourty. And also, don't forget about Patrick Chung back there, going to be lining up in the box, stopping Leonard Fournette. Now we're going to flip over to the Jaguars offensively. Now offensively, the Jaguars are led by Blake Bortles, their quarterback. They are missing Marquise Lee out for the season due to a knee injury. So that means it might have to be stepping up to DJ Shark. We're going to go with the Shark. You know what I'm saying? Get the ball out to him, Bortles. Leonard Fournette cannot do everything for your offense. Now defensively, these Jaguars are very strong. On the defensive line, they got my boy Yannick. They also got Calais Campbell and Marcel Darius controlling that front. Also, the linebackers in Miles Jack. He is super aware. Those balls get tipped, it's going into Jack's hands. Also, Jalen Ramsey fighting a little foot injury. Hopefully he'll be there. Barry Church and AJ Abuye. They will be up in Tom Brady's vision. Now we're going to flip over to our second matchup. Our second matchup, we have the Vikings versus the Packers. This is a great rival matchup. You got 2 quarterbacks in Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers. Let's jump into the Vikings offensively. The Vikings offensively are led by Kirk Cousins. Also, Dalvin Cook in the backfield. I'm going to be looking for him to get to Kyle Rudolph, another big target. He will be attracting those linebackers. Okay, Kirk Cousins, get downfield. You have the speed in Stephon Diggs and the sure hands in Adam Thielen. Now the Vikings defensively are stacked from bottom to top to bottom. Xavier Rhodes, Harrison Smith. You're gonna have to key on Jimmy Graham. He demands it from you. Also, what about Everson Griffin, Anthony Barr? You're not gonna get that shot that you got on Aaron Rodgers last year to put him out of the season. Brian Beluga will be looking for you. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the Packers offensively. Offensively for the Packers, they're led by the All-Pro, the man, Aaron Rodgers. He has a new toy at his disposal, Jimmy Graham, 6'5". He is going to demand the attention from the safeties, Harrison Smith, and also Anthony Barr. Now defensively, I expect the Packers to come with everything at Kirk Cousins. Bring in Clay Matthews, Nick Perry from the outside. Their defensive line is strong, led by Mike Daniels. Also, Muhammad Wilkerson. He should apply that pressure also to Kirk Cousins. Get him to throw into your defensive backfield of Ha-Ha Clinton Dix and also Tramon Williams. Get those interceptions. Let's get into our third matchup. Now our third matchup for week 2 is going to be the Browns versus the New Orleans Saints. We're going to start out with the Browns offensively. Now offensively, Browns, your key to victory is to get your O-line and open up them running lanes for Carlos Hyde, Duke Johnson, and Nick Chubb. Control the time of possession, you'll get the W. Also, you need to have David Njoku, your tight end, in that game plan. Now the Browns defensively, they're young. Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, the rookie. They also got Jabril Peppers, that strong safety, Jamie Collins. They need to gather, get that experience, and start to gel, and that defensive unit will be more than formidable. Let's go ahead and jump to the Saints. Now the Saints offensively are led by their all-pro quarterback, Drew Breeze. There's no Ingram, so Alvin Kamara will get the workload. Out of the backfield, he needs to find the running lanes, get open. Also, Michael Thomas. Drew Brees will find you. No need to worry. Now defensively, they went out and got powerful defensive rookies in their last couple of drafts. Marshawn Lattimore, gonna be one of the top 3 defensive backs in the NFL. Mark your words, you heard it on Pigskin Players, your host Redskin Robbie. Now, also Cameron Jordan and Marcus Davenport. They will bring that pass rush, and that Browns quarterback, Tyrod Taylor, better be aware. Stay tuned, our last matchup coming up. Let's dive right into our last matchup, and that's going to be the New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys, an NFC East battle. Let's jump into the Giants offensively. Now offensively, the Giants are led by none other Eli Manning, who got a new bodyguard in Nate Soldier, protected Tom Brady for many, many years, and Super Bowl victories. Now, you need to get the ball out to who? ODB, we all know that, but who I'm going to be looking for? Sterling Shepard. Target him. He should get 8 receptions from you, Eli. Don't forget about your young running back in the backfield, Saquon Barkley. Like to see him get into those running lanes, use that power, juke moves, and find that end zone. Now defensively, the Giants got a bolster, picking up Mario Edwards Jr. from the Raiders. Also, they got Alec Ogletree, the linebacker they acquired from the Rams as well, making that defense even that much stronger. Don't forget about Eli Apple and the big name safety, Landon Collins, not only going to be out there ball hawking, but out there to search and destroy. Let's jump into the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys offensively, they look great on paper. All of a sudden, Travis Frederick got into a little injury, doesn't know when he's mentally prepared for the game. He is the center. Zeke is gonna miss that boy, but their offensive line is still very strong. Zeke should get his 15 to 20 carries and get his 100 yards and a touchdown. Now defensively, the Cowboys do not look too good. Their strength is coming off of DeMarcus Lawrence, their pass rusher, off the edge. He needs to move Eli Manning and get him uncomfortable if the Cowboys look to succeed. Also, Sean Lee and Jalen Smith, they lead the linebacking corps. Sean Lee, please stay healthy. Cowboys need you. Let's go ahead and jump into Redskin Robbie's player spotlights for the Giants versus the Cowboys matchup. In this, I'm going to player spotlight Landon Collins. Landon Collins, strong safety for the New York's defense. The last line of defense, the most deadly line of defense. He will be out there ball hawking, and Dak Prescott, you better be aware of the big 2-1. Redskin Robbie's next player spotlight belongs to the Browns and Saints matchup. And of course, there I'm going to go with Drew Brees. Drew Brees, I'm expecting you to make at least 28 to 30 attempts for about 320 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 turnover. I know you're not going to like me saying the turnover, but that Browns defense will be coming for you, and a mistake will happen. Redskin Robbie's third player spotlight will belong to the Vikings and the Packers matchup. And we're going to go ahead and hit with Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham, you are going to be targeted by Aaron Rodgers. You're going to be loved by Aaron Rodgers. You're the new Jordy Nelson in that relationship. Get open and get into the end zone. Redskin Robbie's final player spotlight goes to the Patriots and Jaguars game. And who I would love to see is DJ Shark. Woo! Shark Week, baby. He should explode. Get open underneath. Blake Bortles, that is your new friend. Redskin Robbie, you've been paying attention to Pigskin Players. Every week we here, I expect to see my whole audience. Follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to engage. Smash that subscribe button and ring those bells. We out.